Okay, where are we starting?
Let's start with college football.
All right, college football. Here we go. Sean and I picked Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Sean stood in for me, so that's
Oh, so you're not even in this.
No, I was gone last week, so
Okay.
Sean stood in for me.
Elliot, did you bet on this game?
I did, Tom.
Okay, enough said.
Yeah, this was the first time that I bet on Texas all year.
You told me yesterday you did not bet over the weekend.
I didn't. But this is like in the show.
Oh, in the show.
This is the first time I bet against or with Texas.
Okay.
I thought Texas was back. They're not back.
No, they're not back.
They're not back.
Okay. What do we got next?
Next, we got LSU versus Missouri. Look at you,
I'm
Tom.
trying to think. LSU
Whoops.
won that game.
Did you see how they won it?
I did.
Yeah.
49-33.
Guess who I had on that one too, Tom? Didn't have LSU.
See, this is a bad pick by Sean. I would have gone LSU. And I would have been right.
See, you guys are. I
last
mean,
leg
a
of my
lot of
parlay.
you guys, and especially and Elliot. I'm guessing now. I don't know this, but if you're like every other UC fan I know, you're south on Brian Kelly.
I'm very south on Brian Kelly. That's correct.
Okay.
I think I don't like what he did to our program. I don't like the way he did it. So I am.
What do you mean what he did to your program?
He left before the biggest
The
game.
second part of that,
elevated
the
the
second
program.
part of that is accurate. The first part is inaccurate.
Correct.
Well, okay.
You
yeah, he
can't
was
say
very
what
good.
he
was
did to
very
your
good.
program
Rah, Brian
for
Kelly.
your
But
program.
Before the biggest game in school history, he leaves.
I hear you.
That's not right. You think that's fair? That's not what a leader of
I
men would
think
do,
it was
Tom.
more the way he left.
Yeah, I mean the way he left too. It's that was one of my favorite UC teams. That was Tony Pike. That was Marty Gilliard. That was an amazing team, and he left and quit on us. And then we died against Florida. Tim Tebow just had his way.
I think if Kelly's there, I don't think that changes that game.
No, I think it does.
At
I think
all.
that kills the momentum.
I did that game. They had no chance.
No,
Yeah,
they
what
had
are
a
you
chance.
talking
Guys,
And
come on.
you
You think Brian
and
Kelly's like
none.
40 points?
It was Urban and Tebow's last game.
Come on.
Not happening.
Well,
Okay,
I mean,
what's
Urban and
next?
Tebow's one thing. Pike.
What's
All right,
next?
We got UK versus Georgia.
Now, this is one I got sucked in. Elliot, apparently you did too.
Whoops. That was my bad, Tom. I mean, I'm 0-3 to start this. This isn't very good.
Did you have money on this game?
I did not. The only thing I had in this game, I had Georgia in a parlay. I didn't bet the spread. I didn't like the spread because, like, obviously you see me there. I had Kentucky covering.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to put my own money on that, so I did not. But I had Georgia money line.
I told everybody last week, take two games, and they were on the money. And that was Georgia to cover this one. They covered it by 50 points. And then also you'll see the other one later, which was the Jags over the Bills. But right on the money. I mean, Tom, are we going to keep doing this with UK? Are we going to keep doing this every
They
year?
get blown up by Georgia, I feel like, every year.
Last year it was close. Last year that game went down to the
Yeah,
fourth
but
quarter.
Levis he had it. He choked it off
Yeah,
late.
like it went down to the fourth quarter. But I mean, we do this every year.
But
We
you
do
know
this every
what?
year with UK.
But you know what, though, Reed? And they brought up this stat over the weekend. Outside of Alabama and Georgia, Kentucky has the most wins of every other team in the SEC over the last 5 years.
They're in the East, right?
Listen, I'm not. So is Florida.
Well,
You think they get better players in Kentucky? The Florida Gators,
yeah.
right?
I hear you.
Okay, I'm just saying. I mean, it's pretty impressive what Stoops has done down there. I think it's amazing. But they're not ready to run with the big dogs yet. That day will come. All right.
All right, next one. This one hurts a lot.
Oh, boy. Elliot, have you won a game yet?
Tom,
No.
I don't mean to sit here and bring this up over and over again.
I mean, why are you kicking a guy when he's down? I'm 0 for 4. I'm 0 for 4. It doesn't look good. It's not like you've been any shining star. I don't know what your record is here.
I don't have my own. What do you call it that you have at Betfred Sports? What do you call that thing?
I'm glad you asked. It's called the Z Brazilianaires Boost on Bedford Sportsbook. That was a great call.
Z Brazilianaires what?
Boost. It's a boost.
What does that mean?
So it
For
takes,
those of us non-degenerates.
Okay, well, so if you're a non-degenerate, what you do, you go to Betfred Sportsbook, the greatest sportsbook known to man, and you take the Z Brazilianaires Boost, which is my 2 picks in a parlay, and what they will do, they'll take the odds that I have on my picks, and then they'll boost it up. Boost.
What does that mean?
Boost.
So
They make the odds better.
if it was plus 200, if it was 2-1, they'd bump it up for greater odds. It would be
It's like 3 to 1. 3 to 1.
It'd be 3 to 1.
4 to 1. So you get more money.
You get more money. You get more payback. You get more return.
And how's that working out?
Next pick.
All right, what's next?
Next, we got OSU versus Maryland.
Oh, boy, the mighty. Oh, boy.
I mean,
Casey, you won.
this is brutal.
Yeah, we won.
That was a
We
bad.
won.
We won. Right.
Yeah, bad beat for the guys that
Let's
picked
see.
Maryland.
Trace picked Maryland. Who else? I can't see it. It's far away.
I think that's Elliot.
Here's the thing. You win some and you lose some. This week I lost everything. I lost it all. I went 0 for 5. Honestly, it's pretty impressive. If you faded every one of my picks, you're a very rich human being. But I can't be up here and make winning picks every week, Tom.
No, it gets better. Don't
just
worry.
won't.
It gets better. Wait, I didn't do good in NFL either.
No, you did not do great in the NFL.
You don't even have the record, so we don't even know what we have. So this is. Go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, I want to give a shout out to Trace on that Ohio State Maryland pick. He picked Maryland. He was wrong, but he sat there at the desk and he said, it doesn't matter which side of the bet you were here, you're going to feel grimy after the game. And you did. Like, even if you were Ohio State and you won that bet, I mean, Maryland was leading in the third
That's
quarter.
right.
They were up
That's right.
10-0. So
That's
they're
right.
up, what, 30 points in the second quarter. Then they go up a touchdown in the third.
Yep.
And it's just a backdoor cover. And he's absolutely right. You felt grimy either way you were on that pick. NFL, I
Okay.
can't wait.
All right. We continue on.
I'm concerned now. All right. All right, 0 for 6. We're 0 for 6. We're 0 for 6. Listen, I love my chances for the next pick. I don't know what game I picked, but I love my chances. Usually what happens...
This is almost statistically impossible.
It's not good. It's not a good look for me.
my
Everybody
God.
knows this. Everybody knows I'm a bad gambler. Now, granted, I've never seen me go 0 for 6 quite like this before. I don't think I'm going to go 0 for 7. I don't think I'm going 0 for 7.
Elliot.
Casey, run the next picks. All right. So
Well, we were all wrong. on
okay,
this one,
again,
so that's okay.
I'm 0 for 7. I'm 0
my
for 7.
God.
But Tom, to be fair on this one, Lamar had all his receivers drop every pass he had. This isn't even a bit. I can't make a bit this funny. The fact that I'm 0 7 I have no hope in sight. I mean, the chances of me going 0 for 8 here are high. I don't know what the next game is, but this is brutal. I mean, this is just brutal.
Quick thing I gotta say, this is incredible. Don't sleep on the Steelers. Their offense is absolutely disgusting, but they got a good coach and they got a great defense. I think they're gonna win 9.
Spurlock, by the way, is killing it.
He's killing it.
He's killing
Good
it.
fill-in.
All right. Okay. Next up, let's see what happens here.
So I don't think I don't think I.
What are we doing, guys?
Hang on. To be fair to Elliot, he does his normal shtick. I just didn't actually put it in there. So maybe he might have actually won this one.
What do you mean you might have won this one? What the hell does that mean?
Well, it says Casey doesn't. I mean, it says I picked the Bills though.
Yeah, but
Elliot
I
does this shtick where if
If
we
everybody
all
picks one team, Tom, you take the other team because the public the public perception is usually wrong. So that's what I did. I think that's what I did, but we don't know. So now I look like I'm 0 for 9.
Yeah.
I
You're-
told
you're
you
0
guys
for 8.
for
You're 0 for
5
8.
days that
I'm
the
0 for 8.
Jaguars were going to win this game.
it's not Jaguars.
I'm
Jaguars.
0 for,
Jaguars.
I'm 0 for 8.
Jaguars.
I'm 0 for 8. I won't be 0 for 9. That's a promise. Casey,
Well,
run
let's
the clip.
find out. We move on to the next one.
There you go.
There you go.
He's on the board.
Disgusting.
How could anybody in their
Disgusting.
right mind? And look, I'm wrong a lot more than right on these picks. My record stinks, and it's proving it today here. But in all seriousness, when does the cowboy talk and the Dak talk, when does it end? When does it end? That team, it's one thing to get shellacked by the 49ers. He throws 3 picks, right? They lost to the Arizona Cardinals.
And a
Hey,
bad
listen.
red zone interception, too.
When it comes to this game, you look at these two teams. Everyone was saying, are the Cowboys the best team in the NFC? How good are the Cowboys? And look at these two teams. What do the Cowboys do better than the 49ers? They are almost the same team, but they do everything worse. They are built the exact same way. They're predicated on defense. Their defense isn't as good as 49ers. They've got a decent coach, not as good as Kyle Shanahan. They've got a lot of weapons, not as good as the 49ers. And they've got a limited quarterback who at this point, Dak Prescott isn't as good as Brock Purdy. So, like, they are similar teams. They just do everything worse. They are the diet right version of the 49ers.
Yikes.
Diet right? Did you drop a diet right? Where did that come from?
They're the diet right version of like, it's not Coca-Cola. You're getting diet right.
Wow.
He's not wrong.
Okay. All right. Jolly again, the big Fox Sports, executive reminds us 26 million people watch that game, so the talk will never end. Fans love him or hate him. Spot on. By the way, Jacob's in the chat today.
Jacob is in the chat.
Good to have him here.
I guess Nick Saban gave him a lunch break.
Don't fade Alabama quite yet.
I'm not out on Alabama.
I ain't either.
I know.
Don't fade him. All
A
right, what
wise
do we got
man
next?
once
So
told-
Elliot's in the win column.
That's right.
And he got another one.
And I
got
got
another
another one. How about that?
Got another one.
Two for eight for
Trace going Rams and Dallas.
Yikes.
Can't beat
the
him up.
Rams here. I actually like good pick, Sean. I like the Rams in that game.
Fun fact for you, Tom. I
Yeah.
actually bet the Rams on Sunday. So I didn't actually stick with my pick here. I put everything I had on the Rams. If the Rams were to have won or to have covered, I would have won $1,000. It was the last leg of a parlay. And I also bet the Rams straight.
Money line.
So this pick money line, yes, correct, Tom. So this pick here is tough because if I would have just listened to myself, I would have won this game, but I would have had a 2-8 weekend, which wouldn't have been good.
Is that it?
That is all of our picks.
Mercifully, that's it.
Hey, now.